the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land, Chief Gani Adams, has said that the terrorists who attacked the St. Francis Catholic Church members of Ondo State camped in a secret forest and were being fed by food supplied by a helicopter. Adams revealed that the Southwest Security Stakeholders Group had 5 weeks ago raised the alarm that some terrorists had invaded the Southwest, but the Southwest governor ignored it. Adams made the disclosure on Friday in his reaction to the St. Francis Catholic Church massacre, according to Nigerian Tribune. According to him, he also suspected that the heinous attack was carried out by an international organization, as it was a highly coordinated attack. He said, "Well, I suspect it was an attack by an international organization. It was a highly coordinated attack. This is the first time we are witnessing this type of attack in Yoruba land. We have seen different attacks perpetrated by Fulani herdsmen. However, the Owo Church attack sounded unusual. The information at our disposal indicated that the attackers were about 7 in number, and they came with explosives that were allegedly planted under the altar of the church. And immediately the bomb exploded. It was a horror as worshippers were scampering for their lives. At the same time, the attackers were shooting sporadically. So far, according to the state government, 38 people were killed, while about 64 others were still at the hospital. We pray not to have more casualties. This attack is highly condemnable. Any right-thinking person will condemn it totally. And we have not even heard anything from the northern groups. You can imagine, we've not heard anything from them. However, on the Owo Church attack, the SSSG raised the alarm about 5 weeks ago that some terrorists have invaded the Southwest, but unfortunately, none of the state governors really addressed the issues. So, what led to the Owo attack was premeditated. The information we had earlier was that some terrorists have invaded a very close forest in Owo. These terrorists, according to our information, have their food being supplied to them via helicopter, and the Olowo, who is the traditional ruler of the ancient town, even the state government could not flush them out of the thick forest. So that tells you that they have occupied the bush to perpetrate their calculated killings. He added, the Yoruba General Lissimo, who coordinates SSSG, said pressure was being mounted on the government of the Southwest region to make sure that they tackle the spate of insecurity in the region. However, I want to urge the government, particularly our governors in the Southwest, to brace up against these terrorists. We are ready to support them by ensuring that the region is safe and secured. We are also ready to offer advice and information where necessary to forestall further attacks on the region. I just breathe down. Information will be given beforehand, and at the end of the day, it will still happen. I don't understand. DSS cannot even tell us anything up till now. They've not been able to tell us anything, but let them hear that Shure or some activists or people like somebody like the Jading, they want to organize a protest or rally. Oh, that is when they will not tell you, we've gotten an intelligence gathering somewhere. They want to do this and that. They want to destabilize the country. It's a lie. All those mere things. And don't forget, a lot of people have said a lot of things, apart from even the late Obadiah. You remember one Navy man, retired Navy man. It's like his name is Olakunle. He said many things. He said, forget all these things that we are talking about, that the DSS, they have information, but they will not say anything. They won't do anything. We know that they know. They know a lot of all this, but they won't say anything. But they always go for soft targets. But the police and the Nigerian Army, their own operation is all about Eastern Security Network, IPOB. We will get the information at our disposal, yet nothing will be done. No wonder there's this back and forth rancor between the state government, Ondo government, the governor, and the presidency. The presidency is telling us it is ISWAP. The governor said no, people from Mali, trained by Libya, trained by whatever, that it is not ISWAP. So You know, maybe because they when they know that you hear about it, that it is ISWAP, you say, you know, you don't go there. You can't say you want to go and arrest them, but they can go and be arresting a Eastern Security Network. They know their camps. They will just get them now. They will round them up. But they believe that by the time people hear that these people are ISWAP, everybody will just lock up. Maybe that's the reason why the government quickly brought that statement, or made that statement. And meanwhile, we saw a crowd. Why the monarch, the L1C0PT of Owo Road, Owo Kingdom, was addressing mammoth crowd, said that they have arrested those people involved in this thing. But police, we are still getting again. Police said they've not arrested anybody. Who is lying? Who do we believe? Who do we believe? This is really terrible. Our intelligence service are busy in Southeast. Arrest boys there. My prayer is that all these people supporting, God will supporting all these people, God will put them to shame. Nnamdi Kanu and Dr. Melafia mentioned a whole lot of issues about these guys stationed everywhere in Nigeria. They were booed and abused. Today, everyone is seeing the writing on the wall. And people are not still learning. No, people are not still worried. With all this information, with everything happening, people just kind of, yeah, it don't happen, no. But when they are telling them, they go say, Beggy, these people are looking for trouble. You know, since this Owo incident happened now, thank God they didn't say it was IPOB, or they didn't say unknown gunmen. You know that most of the people who are always quick to jump at IPOB issue, all of them don't not keep quiet, because they will tell you, oh, if anything happens in Southeast, they will say, oh, the people are the ones creating the problem for themselves. And people are not asking, the one that happened in Owo now, are you going to be blamed? Who are you going to be blaming now? Is it the people of Owo you are going to be blaming? The terrorists in government will tell you they are ISIS, and so can't they be wiped out, erased, and completely deleted from Nigeria's soil? Why is the North allowing terrorists to have a field day in their region? We were used to seeing this phenomenon in the Northeast, food and drugs delivered to Boko Haram, as if this country is some part of Somalia and Afghanistan. All these are happenings, and some Nigerians are still talking about APC. If APC succeed 2023, what we are seeing now will be a child's play. Is it this Tinubu that does not even, I don't think whether he understands what is happening. He will say one thing and he does not even have a firm knowledge of most of the things he say. He will come back, or they will try to help him to amend some of the things or some of the blunders he made. If your intel can show you that, then you should be able to know where they are. Where did you people form? Why did you people form Amotekun? Track them down and eliminate them before coming to the press. Forget it. Do you know that there's a limit at which these people can go? And constitutionally, they will not allow them to hold some arms. They will not allow them to use some arms. That is where they have limited. This Amotekun, they have limitations. If you don't know, government will not want them to go beyond what they are doing, because they know if they go beyond what they are doing, they will bring down all these people. How can an helicopter be flying to drop items and there is no picture or video of that helicopter from the sky? Even the ones that they saw in Southern Kaduna, did anybody film it? What are you telling us? Is this the first time we are hearing this kind of a thing? Even the one that they accused what's this man's name, Abdul Salami, that he used whether his own helicopter or private jet or so, that they saw him in one of the northern states, and he came out to deny it. But it happened, people saw it. What happened at the end of the day? Okay, if he's not the owner of the jet, or if he's not the owner of the helicopter, then who owns the helicopter that people saw that were delivering food items to the bandits in the north? Since the man denied it, then who owns it? Our unity is our weapon against all these atrocities being committed by the wolves, but it is a pity we can't function beyond religion and tribalism. Attire for Nigeria people. Our unity is our weapon. Which weapon? Nobody. People are not. People who are walking the other way, you can't even unite with them. Who have this different ideology? No, you can't unite with such people. With this type of conspiracy and pollution within the national fabric, Fear, suspicion, and distrust becomes the order of life. Let us not continue to deceive ourselves. To your tent, O Israel. To your tent, O Israel. My goodness. So guys, let's know your thoughts concerning what Iba Gani Adams has said.